Welcome and thank you for tuning in. Quick insight on this sample pack volume 2 that I have. As a matter of fact, is available now, link down in the description. I just kind of want to give you an insight on who this sample pack is for, because it is not for everybody. I think this sample pack is a little more for people like you and I, people that work with sample-based production. All these one-shots that I've collected in the sample pack have been one-shots that I've collected throughout the years with different records that I have. But I wanted to do something a little different here. I actually have my 2000 XL, which I have not made a beat on this machine for, I don't know when was the last time, but the process of this whole entire sample pack was sample from vinyl into the 2000 XL. And the way it sampled into the 2000 XL, I actually push this preamp. I just heard it distort a little bit and then I would dial it back down. Now, my whole idea with these one shots is just finding sample drums that fit with sample-based production. Like I mentioned in the beginning, there's one thing that I've always noticed when I go through different sample packs that I've purchased. Sometimes these sample packs sound very, very clean. And when I put it on top of sample-based production or just different chops that sound pretty grimy, these clean one shots sound like they're over here, and then the sample sounds like it's over here. And when I'm trying to get a good mix, I notice that I'm always trying to add lo-fi plugins to these drums so it can match my sample. And I'm like, yo, I'm trying to grab clean shots and add texture to add some dirt on them. I might as well just get some of these $1, $2 records that already have a lot of texture and dirt, sample it into the 2000 XL, going straight into our MPCs. So if you've been following my channel, you already know that my process when it comes down to selecting which kicks, snares, and hi-hats I'm gonna select for the beat that I'm working on, I like to listen to the sample. And as I'm listening to my sample, I will audition different kicks and snares and hi-hats, and whatever feels right with the sample that I'm working on, that's what I'm gonna select. So all of these samples that I've been collecting have those textures that cut really good through samples. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and move out the 2000 XL and bring in the MPC Live Mark II and just load up a few sounds, the type of sounds that we have right there, so you guys can have a little more insight on what we have in the sample pack. So right here I have this set opened up, which is actually the beats you guys heard in the introduction. This was all put together with the new sounds. Right here we have some kicks, some snares, some hi-hats, and I always love to put some type of fill up in this pad 16. Now with these drums, like if you guys hear this kick, I did not want to really focus on low frequencies. I know a lot of us think of kicks as, you know, those low frequencies. Kind of wanted to go a little bit for the low mids so they can punch out a little bit more and just kind of have a little more knock. And I'll leave the low frequencies to 808s and bass lines. Now, this is something that I've always talked about. I'm going to go through and listen to the different types of kicks we're going to get. I'm going to solo the sample. And as I'm soloing that sample, I'm going to go into my browser and just let's listen to a few of these kicks. Ooh, that sounds really nice. Now it comes with 18 kicks. Personally, to me, that's a lot of kicks. I didn't want to put 18, but it just felt right to me. I didn't want to filter out kicks that I knew I was like, oh, I can use those kicks. Let's hear some samples or some snares. Now with the fills, this is actually one of my favorite parts. Again, I love fills. I love throwing fills in at the ending of the fourth or the second bar. And here's actually a few fills. Yeah, these fills are very, very important. Again, I'm kind of building a pack for myself. I am being a little selfish. I'm building something that would work for me. And honestly, what works for me, if you're following this channel, if you're connected and rocking with the type of music that I'm working with, I know it's going to connect with you. One thing that I want to say that comes from the bottom of my heart, for anybody that has supported and purchased Volume 1, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Anybody that's invested time, and honestly, if you haven't bought the sample pack, just hanging out with me in these videos, it means a lot. And that's something that I really, really feel deep down inside. It just means a lot. So here's the vinyl collection. You guys can purchase this down in the description. I will leave a link to the sample pack. Again, thank you so much for being a part of the channel. It really means a lot. You have a blessed day. I'll catch y'all on our next video. Peace.